Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure. And as I just found out in between episodes, that the Hydra's base is just going to look like one of these regular forests. So that's what I am in the search for now. But at least it cleared up me checking all the areas. Because I couldn't remember if it was in blue, white, if it was green, and then what the dungeon looked like. Since I thought it was a big giant lake. Oh, wow. We found it immediately. Okay, well, there we go. Let's go fight a giant Hydra. Alright, gold, and fight this guy. Take out a parrot. You get a parrot in Minecraft. I forgot what they do, but I know you can get a parrot in Minecraft. For those who might be interested, I am not doing that. I'm AFK fishing in Minecraft. Trying to use two of my brains at once by pushing the button to fish and also playing this game. Alright, no lands, but I can play something. Let's get rid of levitation. We're gonna go first. We'll pop our amulet. Get pride out with the planes. There we go, and then we'll end turn. Alright, they're gonna get an island, do nothing else. That works. Because now we can get out our cleric, powering up pride, attack for 2, gain 2 life, and then they're gonna bounce pride to my hand. That wasn't cool. Alright, they're gonna foretell a card. Evolving Wild, pop that for a mountain. Let's get our pride back out. Attach the bow to our pride. I'll power up our cleric. Attack for 2. There we go. Alright, they're going to get out a 1/3 flying bird. Whenever a player plays their second spell each turn, this card convenes. Draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a 1/1 counter on him. Okay. So we're up to 3 mana now. Let's see. That's 3. We could play this. Let's do that. Powering up our pride. And then we'll power up our cleric. And we'll alpha strike. They're down to 6. Good. We're going to get a cat. We're going to get all the cats. Alright. Play that. And we need 4 mana now. Let's do the Sword of Hours. Attach the sword. Let's power up our cleric. Then we'll alpha strike. Shooting this guy. Sword of Hours and power up our pride. Roll to 7. Awesome. Alright, they're down to 3. They're going to get an O2 out, which won't matter. We'll just Swords of Plowshare the O2. And we'll power up our cleric. We'll alpha strike and win the game. There we go. Alright, took a parrot out, which is good. Definitely should be able to take out a parrot with this deck since it's been doing so well. Let's go up here and read the sign. Dangerous, beast ahead, turn back now. How about no? I want to fight the Hydra. Alright, I won the coin toss. So I shall go first. Let's pop our amulet, get a plains. And then let's play said plains. We'll end turn. They're going to get a snow-covered forest. We're going to get a Badlands down, get a super soldier out, and attach a bow to him. We'll end turn. They're going to get another forest down, do nothing else. Works for me. I'll get out my dwarf. So when I start getting more equipments out, I can draw cards. They're going to get a 2/2 morph creature. We're going to go ahead and actually get out an equipment to draw a card. We're going to copy our bow and then draw into a bow. That's hilarious. Alright, well, Alpha Strike. Shooting their morph guy. Getting rid of their Hydra. Alright, they're going to get a tap land. Ooh, let's get our Cragflame Mouse out, which is going to allow us to draw a card, or not. Alright, we'll attack. They're down to 9. They're going to get a 3/3 Hydra out. Let's get some more land. Let's get out the Cragflame onto our Super Soldier. And then let's attach. We can play the bow, but we can't attach it. Dang. Alright, we'll Alpha Strike. They're going to kill my mouse and then take the rest of the damage. So they're down to 3. They're going to get a 7/7 Infect out. Good lord. Alright, in that case, we are up to 4 mana only. Let's Swords of Plowshare. They're 7/7. Let's Lightning Bolt them to the face. And then we have 2 mana still. Can't do anything with 2, so we're going to Alpha Strike. They're down to 1. And then they play a 2/2. We could take that out pretty easily. And let's attach the Sword of Fire and Ice. And we'll Alpha Strike. Taking out his guy, and we win the game. Nice. Alright. Hydra 1 down. But they're not the strong Hydras. We need to fight the King of Hydras, the Captain America of Hydra. Alright. Let's see. This deck is doing so well. We're going to see how it does against Liliana. That's going to be our goal. Alright, we're going second, so we're going to pop this. Get a plane so we can get out our dwarf early. And that way when we start getting more artifacts down, or equipments down, we could draw some more cards. Alright, let's do Evolving Wilds. We're going to pop it for a mountain. Just out to 2 mana. Let's attach or play our dagger, allowing us to draw a card and give them some defenders. Attack for 2. They're going to take it. Alright, they're going to get a 2/2 morph out. Let's do Evolving Wilds. Pop it for plains. We're up to 3 mana. Let's do the Skyclave, which is going to give him flying, so he can just attack. Hit him for 4. Next turn, we'll start doubling damage to our opponent. There we go. We're selecting the Hydra. So now this 4 becomes 8. There we go. They're going to destroy the Skyclave. That's fine. We're going to play another island. Then let's get out. Let's see. Let's attach our dagger. Let's attach our bow. And let's play our Sword of Hours. Unfortunately, we can't attach it, so we're out of mana. Let's Alpha Strike. Shooting there 2/2. Alright, they're going to take 4. They're going to block the door. They're going to hit me for 1, that's fine. Plateau and Mox Jet. Let's get our mace down. Draw a card, attach our mace. Here. I think that's all our mana. It is. Alright, let's Alpha Strike. We're going to shoot down the defender. and then we'll win the game. Alright, time for this Hydra to go down. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, I tried to run by them. Hydra of Shandalar. Let's do this. It's all or nothing. They forgot they start off with a bunch of Hydras, which, you know, makes sense for it's a Hydra. So it starts off with a 1/4 Defender Hydra. You can't lose the game, and your opponents can't win the game. Other Hydras you control enter the battlefield with 1/1 extra, with 2 extra 1/1 counters on them. If a third head of the Hydra would leave the battlefield, create instead exile it with 3 time counters on it. It gains suspend. Alright, and then they also have creatures your opponents control have provoke. Whenever this creature attacks, you may have target creature defending player control untap and block if able. Whenever a creature an opponent controls deals combat damage to you while you have 0 or less life, the Hydra Shandalar deals that much damage to target Hydra you control. Alright, so this is manageable because they can at least kill them own guys. We're going to keep this hand. And let's go ahead and Traveler's Amulet for a Plains. We're going to end turn. Alright, they're going to gain some life. Let's get out our Plains and Mox Jet. And then let's get out our Power Suit. Or not. Let's get out our Power Suit, please. Game. Game. What's going on? Power Suit. I can't play artifacts. What's going on here? Power Suit. Okay. The game's freaking out. So that stinks. Let's end turn. Alright. They're gonna get to draw an additional card. I get to search their library for force, put it into play. Right, let's play our tap land. Should have played that last turn. Now we can get our Power Suit out. That makes sense, sure. Alright, let's get that down. And then we'll end turn. They're going to gain life, I'll lose life. They're going to destroy my dungeon map, that stinks. Alright, so we're up to 2 mana. Whenever a player casts a spell, put a 1/1 counter on this. Wow, that's going to get annoying. Alright, we got a land, so we're up to 4 mana. Let's, let's get out, our Paladin. It's going to get stronger. We'll attach our armor to our Paladin. Attach our bow to our Paladin, even though it's not really going to help much. Oh, it is actually with the armor. That's great. And then we're just going to end turn. They're going to lose 2 life, I gain 2 life. Or they're going to gain 2, I'll lose 2. Alright. They're going to get a 5/5 Hydra out. They're going to attack me for 5. I'm just going to take it. Alright. Yes, Sword of Feast and Famine. I needed this. 1, 2. Actually, cancel. Let's play her. Which is going to make my sword only cost 2. And then we get to draw a card as well. Terramorph Expanse, even better. Pop it, get a Plains. Let's attach the sword. We can attach it to our Paladin. I kind of need a defender. Don't have a way to... That's fine. We'll attack. I don't have a way to, I can make somebody block. I don't want to make anybody block. Whenever creature attacks, you may have target. Okay. Well, I don't. I don't want to. It says may. It doesn't say has to. I guess let's kill this thing. Oh, okay. So, yeah, trigger the ability. Actually, yeah. Let's do that. I should have actually killed this because I have protection from green. Okay, they can't block. That was weird. Okay, let's see. We're up to 4 mana now. Let's get out, let's get out our Cragflame Mouse. We'll get a Cragflame, draw a card. And then let's attach the Cragflame to our soldier, which is going to give him vigilance. Alright, so we can stop the attacks because we'll be able to block them. Oh gosh, alright. They're attacking with 2 guys. Which is going to do 14 damage. That's a lot of damage. Alright, we're going to block the 5 with our 2/2. We're going to take 9. Volcanic Island, good. Get some more land. Alright, dragon would be kind of useful. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna start getting rid of their stuff. Okay, let's do... Ether Spark. Draw a card. Attach the Ether Spark to our Paladin. Ooh, we get loyalty. Let's do loyalty. Get a knight down. Okay, we can't do that. Let's attack. I'll shoot this for 1. And we're gonna make him block. Yes. I guess he can't block because I got protection. I assume is what's going on. Okay. So we now have 1,000,000 loyalty on that, but I can't use it yet. Let's, play... Oh, sorry. Let's play this so we can just get out. Play that. What's going on, game? I can play that. Why can't I play this? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have enough mana. I don't understand what's going on. Alright, they have no flyers. We're just gonna get our dragon out. Sure. And then we'll end turn. I wish we could give our knight lifelink. That would be amazing right now. Because they are killing me with all these Hydras. Maybe they won't attack because I have protection. They don't. Good. Alright, now can I play this? Yes. What is going on, game? Alright, let's play our Virtue of Loyalty. So everything's on untap and power up. They have nothing with reach. So my dragon can attack. I have 1 mana available. Let's get our angel. Oh no. Let's get our mouse out. Because I think he'll get powered up. We'll find out in a second. Alright, we'll attack for 10 and attack for 4. Alright, we're going to shoot this guy for 1. Oh. Ooh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. No. Okay, good. Alright, so we'll untap all our lands. Our Ether Spark's gonna get super big. Let's use it to draw 2 cards because we have a ton of loyalty on it now. Because we need some help. Alright, these are good cards. Definitely this, so I can get a second attack phase. Alright, let's get the glove out. Oh, or not. Okay, well, everything got a power up at least. Alright, they're getting out more Hydras. Alright, oh, good, we get... Well, everything is vigilant, so that really doesn't matter. Okay. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So I can play this and the spear. Oh, and the spear gives us lifelink. Yes! Oh my gosh. That is awesome. Alright, we'll draw a card. Get our spear. Why didn't we get the spear? I have 1 mana. Why? Not happy with you, game, right now. My dragon's dead. Cool. If I lose because I couldn't play my spear, I'm going to be unhappy. Yeah, why? It doesn't let me do it. I don't know why it's not working. Alright. We need more mana. 1, 2, 3, I mean more life. 4, 5. So I can't use my beacon. Can I only play 1 equipment a turn? Is that what's going on? I guess that's what's going on. So annoying. Okay. Let's play our angel. And let's get out Amy. And then we'll end turn. Everything's going to get powered up. I'm going to take 2 damage. They'll gain 2. At least I know this turn I'm going to be able to get my spear out. Alright, we get a mountain. Good. We've needed more mana. Let's do this. Draw 2 cards. We get crawl space. I need that out. But at the same time, I don't need... I need to be able to play 2 artifacts in 1 turn. Can I do this now? Nope. Okay, so 1 artifact a turn. But we got lifelink on our 15/15, so that's great. We can't power him up more because we can't play any more artifacts. We can beacon, but we need a beacon after we attack. So let's... I just completely zoned out of Minecraft. Let's attack with our 15-15. Shoot that for 1. Pick this. Yes, even though they can't. That guy dies. Alright. And then we're going to get another attack phase. And we're going to hit him again. Good. Yeah, because that's how that works. Whenever equipped creature attacks, if it's the first combat phase of the turn, untap it. At this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Okay. So I just gained 40 life. Oh, and then I get another one. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. Alright, we have nothing else with flying, so we're just going to keep hounding with Helm. I can't play any instance. Oh, I do, but I'm not going to play it yet because I need it for my guy. So let's do Helm. Alright, we're going to hit him again. Alright, all their stuff's just getting destroyed. Because he has double strike. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm up to 71 health. And we're about to double that. So now we're at 142 health. Good lord. So yeah, we're not worried. Oh my gosh, if I have to do a second game after this, please tell me I don't. Oh my god. This is insane. Alright, really I'm not worried about crawl space at this point. Let's draw 2 cards. We get lands, that's fine. Let's get the short bow out. We'll just make our paladin even stronger. And we get to draw a card. Okay, I'll equip the short bow. So now our paladin's an 18-18 with double strike. And we'll attack. We'll just demolish our opponent. Okay. All my lands on tap. All my lands on tap, and we won. Good lord. It's only one fight. Yes. Alright, we got the presence of the Hydra. I don't know what that does, but we got it. I have it in my other game, but I forgot what it does at this point. Alright, Gear Hulk, Trample. When this card enters, distribute 4 vulnerable counters among any number of target creatures you control. I like him. Seek X creature cards and or planeswalker cards where X is the highest mana value among creatures you control. Put those cards onto the battlefield. That's crazy. Whenever cast a spell, get a 1/1. The spell costs X. Flying Trample, no. Vivian, Monstrous Advocate. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast creature spells from the top card of your library. Create a 3/3 green beast creature token. Put your choice of vigilance, counter, reach, or trample on it. When your next creature spell this turn, when you cast your next creature spell this turn, search your library for a creature card with lower converted mana costs and put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. And then we got Nessa. We just gained 3 life. That's awesome. Reveal the top cards of your library. Put all land cards top 2 cards, revolve all land cards from among them onto the battlefield with the rest in your hand. Creatures you control get 5/5 and gain trample till end of turn. That's nice. Alright, let's get all these cards now. Elf, Cleric, Final Fantasy, Wolf. Alright, let's check all these cards out. Nothing really here I like. Alright, so let's get the gold and I will head out. Alright, let's put on the Presence of the Hydra. And let's see what it does. Once again, I don't remember. Does the sign still say danger? It does. I'm the danger now. Alright, yeah, let's go to Liliana. Since we're doing so well against these guys. Alright, let's teleport to black. Teleport. Yes. Alright, and then let's go find somebody to fight with the Presence of the Hydra. And then we'll go to Liliana's abode. That's a lot of stuff here. We're just gonna fight this demon, since I have a good track record fighting demons. Alright, Presence of the Hydra is a female, which already is weird. Lands you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only on cost of X. Okay. Conjure a random Hydra into your hand. Activate this ability only once and only as a sorcery. Only once and only as a sorcery. Okay. So, if you have a multicolor Hydra deck, it's not bad. But obviously for this deck, we don't, so it is. Alright, we're keeping this hand. We're going to pop our amulet. Go and get a plains. Play the plains. Play our Mox Jet. Get our pride down. And that's an awesome turn 1, so we'll end. They're going to get a swamp and get out a scroll. Let's get out our tap land. Tap in our scrap. I got 3 mana available. Let's go ahead and get Squall out. Make stuff cheaper. Let's attack with our pride, so we'll gain a life, they'll lose a life, and I get a cat. Alright, they're going to get a 2/2 out. Let's see. Let's play our mountain. So we're up to 5 mana. We get out our Sky Captain, but really isn't that helpful right now. Let's get our Planeswalker out, and let's go ahead and +1 her to give a power up to Pride, and also give Pride flying. Then we'll attack with both our guys. They'll take the 4, good. Alright, they're going to attack my Planeswalker. We're just going to chump block with the cat. They're going to get a 1/1 imp out. Well, that's going to get shot real quick. Alright, let's get our plate armor down. Let's attack. Oh, we don't have the bow anymore. Okay, never mind. We'll attach the plate armor to Squall. Got 1 mana available. Let's tap and copy it. And then, can we play it on Pride? No, we need more mana. Alright, so let's +1 Pride. And we'll give them flying. And we'll attack with Pride and Squall. They're going to take the 8. I gain 8. and I get some more cats. Alright, their imp's gonna get powered up with Unholy Strength. They're gonna make me discard a card. Let's get rid of our Ether. Alright, and then let's +1 our Pride again. Excuse me. And we will give them flying. And let's get out our Grafted War Gear, which attach the War Gear to Pride. Let's attach Plate Armor to Squall. And let's Alpha Strike. They take 4, I gain a lot. They're down to 1. We're gonna get some more cats. Alright. Let's get our Sky Captain out. Let's get 5 3/3 Angels. Even though at this point it doesn't matter, because we're an Alpha Strike and win the game. With our 14/14 Squall. Good lord. There we go. What is that? These are actually some pretty decent cards. Achievement earned, Empathy's Heavenly Cavalry. Win the game after activating... Oh, the Planeswalker's Ultimate. Nice. Okay. So now, let's find Liliana's place again. I did star it, but I don't see any stars on the map. That's annoying. Seems like there's a big lack of... Oh, it's just hard to see in the black. Dang, where was it? Let's just start searching around, see if we can find it. Oh, let's take the Presence of the Hydra off. Give me back my short bow. Alright. I honestly don't even remember what her dungeon looks like. So that's also going to be an issue for me. We're just going to fly. Use 5, yes. Okay, that's just a vampire thing. There's the Black Castle. We're not going there yet. There's the giant mushroom. Made a giant mushroom mouse in Minecraft. Well, my girlfriend did anyway. I participated by getting items to make it. So I kind of helped. Alright, let's go this way. There's an ooze pit. There's a black sliver. Don't want to fight you. Is this it? I think this... No, it should have a star by it. Even though it's not showing on the map. Yeah, it's just a graveyard. So, let's keep searching. Oop, went back in the graveyard. Okay. Oh, harpy. Let's get away from the harpy. Why does this city have a thing on it? Shallow grave? There's a store here? A zombie store? Wizard Shamans. That's crazy. I've never seen this place before. That's the end of the map. They got a place there. They got a way you could get in over here. This is new. Let's see. Sure is a lot of zombies in here. Not for me to get on the outside of the city. There's a big old guy in the middle. Store this place. I'm gonna come back here. Yeah, I don't want to fight the harpy. I don't have a choice. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, let's fight the harpy. Then we'll go back to looking for our Liliana's hideout. They're gonna make me lose 2 life right off the bat. We're gonna get out our dwarf, and then we'll end turn. Alright, they're gonna get a 2-1 harpy down. Well, that's gonna get shot with our bow. That I'm glad we have again. Alright, let's attach our bow. And we got 1 white available. We could do nothing with. So we'll attack for 2, shoot their harpy, knock them to 11. They're gonna get another harpy. This one's a 1-2, so I can't take him out as easily. But with 3 mana, I could power up my guy. Turn him into a 4-4. Yeah, let's do that. Attack. They're not going to block, so they're down to 7. Let's just discard that. They're going to hit me for 1. And then they're going to exile my card. That's okay. I'm up to 3 mana. Let's get our paladin down. And then we'll attack again, shooting their imp down for 1. They're down to 3. They're going to destroy my paladin. We shall then... let's play the sword. We get to draw a card. We get Badlands. Still can't do anything with 1, so we'll attack. They're going to have to block so they can survive. They're going to hit me for 2. We're going to attach our sword for no shenanigans and attack and take out the harpy. There we go. Alright. Blight. Okay. Final death. Exile target creature. Wow. Alright. Better than murder. Alright. Let's check out this place. Vampire. Lots of vampire castles. And they're all different. Alright. Liliana's is not down that way. It's gonna be up somewhere. I just wish I remember where it was. Let's just go up. Not this way. And we get to fight a demon again because they're just hurting for getting destroyed. Alright, so let's keep this hand. Pop our amulet, get a plains. And we'll end their turn. Let's play our plains, get out our equipment lever, and then we'll end turn. Alright, they're going to get out a 2-1, which we're going to go ahead and shoot. Let's get out our tap land. Let's play our bow. Let's attack for 3, shooting their guy down. Gaining some life. Who do they do? slow me down a little bit by playing a 3/2, but it can't block. Okay, well, in that case, we're good. We got 4 mana. Let's get out Bahamut, which is going to give everybody flying. We'll attack. Because all my guys are knights right now. Let's get Squall down. Up to 2 mana still. We can't do anything with 2 though. So let's Alpha Strike. Shoot that for 1, I guess. Even though they can't block. They're down to 4. Alright, they're going to get rid of Squall. They're going to take Squall from me. That's fine. Because at this point, we're going to Alpha Strike and win the game. There we go. Another demon out of here. Lifelink, demon, 2/2 for 4. Whenever another creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on this. That's not bad. Kind of like Sephiroth, except it doesn't auto-kill a lot of stuff. Undead Grave. Alright, where is Liliana? Let's go up and check those areas. Because I'm pretty sure it's not to the right. Another Harpy. Let's go ahead and preemptively start flying. There we go. We're done flying, but we got away from the Harpy, thankfully. There's an Ooze Pit. That's not going to be Liliana. Skull Cave. Not going to be Liliana. A cave isn't Liliana. There's one. Itself. Doubt that's it. We could go check it though. Yeah. Let's run over there and see if that's it. Oop. I'm gonna fight the bat. Let's see what's over here. I feel like I should have hit it by now. So what's going on? Oh no, I haven't hit it. That's more this way. About to. It's just a grave. Pretty sure it's not Liliana's. Nope. Okay, zoom again. I wish I would have saved that star. Alright, let's... save that one, but again, it's just gonna go away apparently. Let's teleport to black and then go up from there. See if we can find her. I know if we see it in the overworld, like right now, it'll be starred. So that's gonna help a little bit. Nope, no snake cave. Don't want to deal with snakes in a cave. I'm looking for dungeons. Let's go. So hard to tell what's what here. Let's just keep running. Well, we know we found it at least. And we know it's in this area. We just don't know where in this area. Is that the end of black or just a big section? That is kind of the... Oh, there it is. I bet you that's it. Finally decided to show its face. Let's get over there. There we go. That looks like it'd be it. Yep. Temple of Liliana. Good. Let's see if there's anything we'd like at the store. Why, we're here. Dark Steel Hydra. Another Razor Demon. Oh my god, that card's insane. I think I want to buy it just because he's so crazy. It's only 300 gold too. That's wow. Alright, in. I already got an in. I'm not playing him though. Let's re-roll. Alright, nothing really. Re-roll. Pollen Shield Hair. Target creature tokens you control get 1/1. And target creature you control gains vigilance and XX till end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. That's not bad, to be honest. So let's go ahead and get that. That owl familiar is adorable. I'd love to get him too, but oh, I have enough. Yay, I got both. Alright, nothing else there. Alright, straight black cards. Let's look at those. That's a good card. That's a good card. I actually need to do the mission here to make those cards cheaper. But for now, we are going to be fighting Liliana. Let's just do a couple battles, see how our deck does, and go from there. Let's see. These guys are going to respawn, so I'm not trying to fight them if I don't have to. Let me go down here and get this guy's gold. But I think this sliver's just locked onto me, so I don't think I'm getting away from him. Alright, we'll keep this. Pop our Terramorphic Expanse for a Plains. In turn, pop our Traveler's Amulet for another Plains. In their turn, play the Plains. Let's get our Paladin out. We'll attach our bow for free. And then we'll end turn. They're going to destroy my Paladin. Big surprise. Let's get Volcanic Island down. Let's get out our 2/2 White Knight. Let's attach. Play a spear. We can't attach it. We can't attach a bow though. And we'll end turn. They're going to destroy my dungeon map. All these nice destruction spells are so awesome. Okay. Let's pop this. Get another mountain. We're up to 3 mana. Let's attach the spear. And then let's attack for 3. Alright, they're going to destroy my Heart Piercer bow. Let's do another Evolving Wilds, get an island. We're up to 4 mana. Let's get our mice out, and then we'll make the offspring. Attack with our 3/3. We could gain some more life. They're gonna get a 2/5 Death Touch out. Good lord. Alright, Evolving Wilds, pop it. Get another mountain. Let's do the Sword of Feast and Famine. Attach the sword to our knight. And then we shall attack with our knight. Hit them for 5. All my lands untap. And then let's play our Loyalty from Exile. And then we'll also copy the Sword of Feast and Famine. Awesome. Okay. Everything gets a 1/1 power up. They get another Death Touch out, but it doesn't matter. Let's attach the sword here. Let's play our Angel when we don't have enough mana for it. Let's play our Ether Spark then, because we do have enough mana for it. Power him up. We're going to attack 1, 2. Double strike and double strike. Alpha strike. They're going to have to block or they'll lose the game. All my stuff untaps and we won the game. Nice. Alright, we got another assassin. It's an elf assassin. Death touch. All creatures able to block do so. Okay, I know which one that is. And another one. Okay. Let's get the free stuff. And, okay, we're fighting the sliver. Alright, we'll keep this hand. Play our plateau, get our cleric down, start powering up our cleric, and end turn. They're going to play a blue-black land. Glimmer Void down. Let's get out the Skyclaves, powering up our cleric twice. Alpha Strike, hit them for 5. They're going to get out a Crypt Sliver. That's the first sliver I ever got. Alright, and let's attach the bows so we can shoot the Crypt Sliver. Crypt Sliver, bleh. Alright, and we'll get another plains in our hands. Let's get our bird down. We'll power up our cleric. Alpha Strike, shoot the sliver. Hit them for 6. They're going to get a 2/2 sliver out. We're going to Swords of Plowshare it. And then we're going to Alpha Strike. Hitting them for 9. There we go. They're going to get a 3/3 sliver out. But guess what? It don't got flying. So we are just going to Alpha Strike. Powering up our cleric and win the game. There we go. Alright, got some cards. Not all slivers, surprisingly. I don't feel like fighting the tree guy, so we're going to just exit. Yes. And then we're going to go back. Well, we're basically at an hour, and if I'm not mistaken, yep, all those people are back. So, yeah, let's do this on the next episode, because this is going to be a lot of repetitive, just fighting. Right. And the next few episodes, should I say, because this is going to take a while. Alright, y'all. If you can, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in that next episode. Where we get to fight Liliana. Bye, y'all.